Ever find yourself thinking about how to give your body a little extra love? Like maybe those hardworking kidneys that are kind of like the unsung heroes back there, quietly doing their thing.
It's true. We don't always give them the credit they deserve.
Right. But they're filtering and cleaning, keeping everything in balance. So what if we could give them a boost with something as simple as, I don't know, some tasty fruit?
Now, that's an interesting thought. We're always looking for those natural ways to support our health.
Exactly. And today we're diving deep into 6 specific fruits that are often mentioned when it comes to naturally supporting kidney health. Some of these might already be your favorites.
And I bet some of the ways these fruits can benefit your kidneys might just surprise you.
Okay, before we jump into our fruity lineup, just
Mhm.
a quick reminder about why we should even care about our kidneys.
Hmm.
I mean, they're in there out of sight, out of mind, right?
Well, out of sight maybe, but definitely not out of mind. They're absolutely essential. They're constantly filtering waste products from our blood.
Like a little internal cleaning crew.
Exactly. And they regulate our fluids, making sure we have the right balance of electrolytes.
Which is super important for pretty much everything our body does.
Absolutely. So, how do we know if our kidneys need a little extra TLC?
Well, there are some sneaky signs we can watch out for. Have you ever noticed your ankles or legs swelling up for no apparent reason,
Ah, yeah, that can definitely be a clue.
right? Or feeling tired all the time, even when you're getting enough sleep?
That fatigue can be a big indicator.
And keep an eye on your urine. Any changes in color or frequency could be a signal.
Absolutely. And don't ignore things like high blood pressure or back pain, especially around where your kidneys are.
Oh, and sometimes you might even notice a weird, almost metallic taste in your mouth. That can be from toxins building up.
It's like your body's sending you a little memo saying, hey, pay attention.
Exactly. So it's all about being proactive, and that's where these amazing fruits come in.
All right, let's get to the good stuff.
Let's kick things off with number 6, the humble apple. I bet everyone listening has had an apple at some point.
Probably today, even.
It's such a classic snack. But what makes it so special for our kidneys?
Well, one of the key benefits comes from its fiber content. We usually think of fiber for digestion.
Keeping things moving, right?
Exactly. But that smooth movement through your system is also super helpful for reducing the overall amount of waste products your body has to deal with.
So the fiber is helping us eliminate waste more efficiently.
Precisely. And that means there's less work for your kidneys to do.
It's like giving them a little break.
I like that analogy. And on top of the fiber, apples are packed with antioxidants.
Antioxidants, we hear that word all the time. What's the big deal with those, especially when it comes to kidneys?
So antioxidants are like little warriors that protect your cells from damage. And for your kidneys, they're particularly important because they help prevent damage from things called free radicals.
Free radicals, those sound kind of scary.
They can be, but antioxidants are there to fight them off. It's all about maintaining that balance.
So eating an apple is like sending in reinforcements to protect those kidney cells.
You got it.
All right, I'm sold on apples. Now let's move on to number 5. Blueberries. Tiny but mighty, right?
Absolutely. Blueberries are like little powerhouses of nutrition. And when it comes to kidneys, their secret weapon is their high antioxidant content, especially these things called anthocyanins.
Anthocyanins, that's a mouthful.
It is, but they're the reason blueberries have that beautiful blue color.
So they're not just pretty, they're good for us too.
Exactly. And those anthocyanins are particularly good at fighting inflammation and protecting the delicate structures within the kidneys.
So it's like targeted support.
Exactly.
And the best part is blueberries are so easy to eat, you can just pop them in your mouth.
Exactly. Sprinkle them on your cereal, add them to smoothies, or even just snack on them straight from the container.
Easy and delicious.
Hmm.
Okay, let's talk about number 4, cranberries. I feel like everyone associates cranberries with urinary tract health.
For good reason.
But how does that connect to our kidneys?
Well, it's all about prevention. By keeping your urinary tract healthy, you're indirectly protecting your kidneys.
So cranberries are like the first line of defense.
Exactly. They contain compounds that prevent certain bacteria from sticking to the walls of the urinary tract.
So it's harder for those bacteria to cause an infection.
Precisely. And by preventing infections in the urinary tract, you're reducing the risk of those infections spreading to the kidneys.
Ah, that makes sense. So it's not just about drinking cranberry juice when you already have a UTI.
Right. Although cranberry juice can be helpful when you feel something coming on.
But it's better to be proactive.
Exactly. You can incorporate cranberries into your diet regularly. You can eat them fresh, frozen, or even dried.
And what about cranberry supplements? Are those a good option too?
Definitely. Just be sure to choose unsweetened versions to avoid added sugar.
Gotcha. All right, on to number 3, Lemons. I always feel like lemons are so cleansing.
They really do have that refreshing, purifying vibe.
Do they actually help detoxify our kidneys?
They do. Lemons are full of vitamin C and other natural compounds that can help flush out toxins.
Like a little internal rinse?
Kind of. They also help balance the pH levels in our body.
pH balance. Can you explain that one a bit more?
Sure. So pH is a measure of how acidic or alkaline something is. And our kidneys play a big role in maintaining that balance in our blood.
So if our pH is off, our kidneys have to work harder.
Exactly. And that can put extra stress on them. Lemons help keep things in check.
Cool. So what's the best way to get those lemon benefits? Is it as simple as squeezing some into our water?
You got it. Starting your day with a warm glass of lemon water is a fantastic way to hydrate and support your kidneys.
I've also heard that lemons can help prevent kidney stones. Is there any truth to that?
Absolutely. The citric acid in lemons can actually break down those mineral deposits that form kidney stones.
So it's like a natural dissolving agent.
Exactly. Plus, you get that extra immune boost from the vitamin C.
Double win.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to number 2, one of my personal favorites, watermelon. It's basically summer in a fruit.
So refreshing.
But is it actually good for our kidneys beyond just quenching our thirst?
It is. And you know what the main reason is?
Tell me.
It's over 90% water.
Wow, that's a lot of water.
Right. And as we talked about earlier, staying hydrated is crucial for kidney function.
It's like giving them the fluids they need to do their job properly.
Exactly. When your kidneys are well hydrated, they can easily flush out waste and keep everything balanced.
So every bite of watermelon is like a mini kidney cleanse.
You could say that. Plus, watermelon also contains vitamins A and C, which support overall health and immunity.
So it's a delicious way to support our kidneys and our immune system at the same time.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've reached our final fruit, the one that often gets touted as the most potent for kidney health. Pomegranate. That sounds pretty impressive.
It is. Pomegranates are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds.
Those are like the dynamic duo for good health.
They really are. And for kidneys, they're particularly helpful because they protect those delicate kidney cells from damage.
So pomegranates are like the ultimate kidney protectors.
You could say that. They help fight oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to aging and disease.
And some research even suggests that pomegranates can improve blood flow to the kidneys, right?
That's right. And good blood flow is essential for those kidneys to filter properly.
Okay, I'm convinced. Pomegranates are going on my shopping list, so what's the best way to enjoy them?
You can drink pomegranate juice, but keep in mind that it can be high in sugar. Eating the seeds is a great option, too. They have fiber and those potent antioxidants.
And they add a nice crunch to salads and yogurt.
Exactly. So there you have it. 6 amazing fruits that can help keep your kidneys happy and healthy.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive. We've covered the humble apple, the tiny but mighty blueberry, the urinary tract protecting cranberry, the pH balancing lemon, the super hydrating watermelon, and the potent pomegranate.
It's amazing how much power these simple fruits have.
Right, it's all about making those small, consistent choices that can add up to big benefits for our health.
Absolutely. And remember, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have any underlying health conditions.
Great reminder. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into kidney-friendly fruits, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more healthy inspirations.
We're always exploring new ways to support your well-being.
And until next time, keep those kidneys happy, hydrated, and well-nourished.
Cheers to healthy kidneys and happy bodies.